Okay? Now, here's the thing. There's the whole north-south thing going on too, plus there's rebellion going on in Darfur. So there's peace made in the south. Part of the problem between the north and the south, though, is that right here in a region called Abyei, if you can see the red right there, is where all the oil is in the country. Thing is, the oil in the country lands about, if I can draw the line, about right where the border would go, right where the line is for North and South Sudan. After this general election, there is another part of the peace process between the North and the South. After having the census and after having the general election, in January of 2011, there's going to be a referendum. A referendum is when a group of people votes on an issue, and it's like they are the legislature. They get whatever they decide just becomes the way something's going to work. The referendum in January 2011 is whether or not South Sudan will become a new country and become separate from the rest of Sudan. So that is something really big that's going on, and a number of people in the South want to get their independence. Whether or not that's the wisest choice, that's debatable, okay? The problem is that the oil in the South, oil is basically right on the line between the North and the South. So there's a lot of arguments about where this line should go. Should it go up here? Should it go down here? So forth and so on. It all becomes much more complicated when you consider that different countries outside of Sudan want this oil, namely China, Malaysia, and actually a number of our students are here because their families work for the oil companies. Okay? So there's a lot of different things that are going on right now with this election. A lot of people have put in their different candidates. Omar Bashir seems to be the top candidate right now. A lot of people think he's going to win. Some people think he's going to win because he's going to cheat. Some people think that he's going to win because people know how he runs the country, and things have, in general, gotten better in the country. Okay, things have been built, roads have been built, stuff and so forth and so on. Other people are going with a candidate from the South. His name is Yasser Arman. He's from the North, but helped fight for the South in the Civil War. He's also married, he's Muslim, but he's married to a Christian woman from the South. The thing is, last week, Yasser Arman said he was going to boycott the elections because he did not feel like they were going to be fair and that there was not enough security in Darfur for people to go and vote and say what their voice was. Okay? Another person who showed up is that man named Sadiq al-Mahdi, the descendant of the Mahdi that originally got Sudan its independence. And so that is another, he has come back to the country, and he is running as probably the third most popular candidate. There's also other people. Tarabi, the guy who helped Omar Bashir get in control, has picked a candidate himself, a Muslim man, but who is from the South. And so there's another candidate there with a different party. There are up to now 12 different candidates. The problem is that now some people are saying we need to delay the election so that things can be more fair, and some people are saying the election needs to happen right now. Some people are saying that there has been cheating that has happened and that the election isn't going to be fair, and so that the election shouldn't happen at all. The thing is, all of this is now, if we delay the election or if things aren't fair, this all brings everything that much closer to a deadline that's going to happen in January of next year, which is going to decide, is Sudan one country or is Sudan going to be two countries? I know that's a lot of information to throw at you, but I hope that that helps you see some of the big issues that are happening in Sudan and why this next week, the first elections in 24 years, is a really big deal.